they became bare and naked. And what adornments of splendor were removed? What adornments were removed? Her bridal adornments, her wedding adornments, her matrimony adornments. They were her splendor, her matrimony adornments were removed, and she was left naked. Are you with me? Now remember back in Genesis, nakedness is a sign of transgression against Torah. Here Israel is naked, as Yahweh says, you're naked before me because you have rent my Torah. Let us recap, and that's the introduction to this morning's message. I'm very tired of dead preachers preaching dead sermons to dead congregations. When I was in the pews, I used to come because I was hungry. I used to come because I wanted to learn. I didn't bring my clock. I still don't wear a watch.
That's why we're here.
Still don't wear a watch.
That's why we came.
That's why you came.
That's right.
But that's why I came too. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Now, let's recap. Israel drinks bitter waters after the golden calf violation. Israel is pierced in the side. Israel is stripped naked and bare. Israel's curses are written in a book. In Ezekiel, stay in Ezekiel 23, 29. Ezekiel 23, 29. They will deal with you in hatred, take you away for all you have worked for. They will leave you naked and bare. And the nakedness of your whorings will be uncovered, the wickedness of your whorings. I do this to you because of your whoring after the Gentiles, because you have been defiled by their idols. You have walked in the way of your sister. I will give you her cup into your hand. There were two sisters in Ezekiel 23, Ochala and Ochaliba. Ochala, Judah, Ochaliba, Ephraim. Says, Judah, watch what Ephraim did. I gave them up. They became naked. They became the bitter woman. I'm jealous. And if you don't change, you're going to wind up the same way. And instead of repenting when they saw her sister, they did worse. Ochaliba and Ochala, both were two rebellious, wicked sisters in Israel, both disobeying Yahweh's Torah. Ephraim and Judah, those are the two sisters of Ezekiel 23. Are you with me? And one did worse than the other. So we see that both houses have become whores. Not only whores, they don't get paid for their services. No. You talk about it, we got some serious family problems. I mean, let's be honest. Our forefathers, we're Israel, amen?
Yes. Amen.
Judah and Ephraim, we got some serious family issues. Okay, our parents went whoring. They left Yahweh, both houses, both sisters, Ochaliba and Ochala, and we didn't get paid. We got nothing out of it except misery, death, and destruction, and exile. Are you with me? Tov. Go with me to Hosea. Hosea. Chapter 2. Give me a page when you get there. 601. Thank you. Hosea 2:1. Say to your brothers, O my people, to your sisters, O compassion one. Strive with your mother. Strive, for she is not my wife. I am not her husband. Yahweh's talking. I can't take it anymore. You said I do. All the words that Moshe gave us, we will do. Yahweh says, let her put her away her whorings from her face, her adulteries from between her breasts, lest I strip her naked and will set her up as of the day she was born, and make her like the wilderness, and set her in a dry land, and put her to death with thirst. The penalty for being a whore is we would be thirsty for the word of Yahweh. Yahweh has put our forefathers to death. That's why you were drying and dying in that Sunday system. That's why unless you find the lips of a redeemed, regenerated Judite, you will die spiritually, for it is written in Zechariah 8:23, in the last days 10 men from every nation, speaking every language, will grab the tzitzit of him that is called a Jew and say, we will go with you, for we have heard Yahweh is with you. Somebody give him praise. Yahweh said, not only will I strip you naked, Israel, because you don't want me as your husband, I will kill you not only with hunger, therefore the swollen belly will be manifested, but I will dry up your fountain. You didn't want Torah. You went after other Goyim gods, Elohim, that can't give you Torah, life. Then fine, I'll give you up, and you'll not only die from hunger, you'll die from thirst. And you want to know why Israel's been outside the land for 2,000 years? You want to know why Jews are killed? You want to know why Ephraimites can't find their identity? Barren, hungry, thirsty, stupid hookers. Not just hookers, stupid hookers. Forsaking the greatest husband anybody could have, Abba Yahweh, the Mashiach. We forsook the Mashiach. Yahweh says, I will not have compassion on her children, for they are children of whoring. He says to Hoshea, marry Gomer, a wife of whoring. Go back, I want to show you this. This is special. Go back to Hosea 1. Yahweh said in Hosea 1:2, the beginning of the word of Yahweh to Hosea, Yahweh said to Hoshea, go take yourself a woman of whoring, a prostitute, and her children of whoring, for the land has utterly whored away from Yahweh. He says, every time you love her, she'll go back out and whore. Every time you forgive her, she'll go back out and whore. Every time you take her back into your confines, she'll go back out and whore. And Gomer said, Yahweh said to Hosea, you will live and experience what I'm dealing with daily with my bride Israel. Go live it. Every time you bring her back and you get her to be a set-apart woman, to know the things of Torah, to know the things of the Word, every time you clean her up, every time she comes clean, every time she comes clean, every time she comes clean, every time she comes back, every time she gets washed, every time she comes clean,
her and her children,
she'll be out there whoring again. And he says, this is what I'm experiencing, Gomer. The land has utterly whored. And look at Hosea 2:2. I am the husband, she's whored from me. Hosea, you don't have it bad. I've got it bad. I married this nation, and they have gone whoring. Are you with me? Go to Hosea 3:1. Then Yahweh said to me, go again and love this woman, this whore wife of yours called Gomer Pyle.
No.
Huh?
No.
Well, it doesn't have a last name. We do know Hosea's wife was Gomer. So we've taken a little artistic liberty and stuck her with the last name Pyle. Madeline. So, Hosea marries Gomer Pyle. And Gomer Pyle don't want to stay home. Gomer Pyle don't like the bedroom. She don't like the commandments. She don't like the way. She don't like the comfort. She doesn't like all the things that belong to the husband's house. Are you with me? And so look at verse Hosea 3:1. Yahweh said to me, go again. Go again. Love this woman by a friend. An adulteress. Now don't miss this. Whatever you do now, don't miss this. Notice. According to the love of Yahuwah for the children of Israel, though they are turning to other mighty ones and other loved ones with their Easter cake. Raisin cake, same thing. Hosea, you do to that woman what I do to Israel. Get her again. Clean her up again. Forgive her again. Give her a second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chance. This is not a father who went looking for a new bride called the church. I'm sorry. That's not the relationship Gomer had with Hoshea. And that's not the relationship Moshiach has with Israel. So go and find Israel in the highways and the byways. And when Yeshua came, he gave us the Great Commission. And he says, go and preach this good news in Jerusalem and Judea and Samaria and to the uttermost parts of the earth. For lo, I am with you even to the end of the age.
Yes. Yes.
Why? To find all the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Yes.
If Yahweh has married a Gentile, non-Israelite bride, and if you are Gentiles and Jews and not Ephraim and Judah, then Yahweh has not taught Hosea properly. He has misrepresented himself to his bride. He has misrepresented himself to the world. He has misrepresented himself to Gomer and Hosea, because Hosea was instructed to keep on going, keep on getting, and keep on bringing back the same bride. I got nothing personal.